Wow, guys, back at it again. First of all, before we get started with this episode, I just really wanted to send some thanks to the people that loved that Merab Dvalishvili video for him being like, I think he's the most exciting bantamweight in the world. Thank you so much for that. I got like 4 YouTube subscribers from that, and like it's at like 800 views. For me, that's really good, especially just a video that me and Bianca made on our own. So greatly appreciate that.
You're
boys.
So cute.
Like it's pretty sick.
It is cool.
Yeah. Bianca out here, she's I like the middle part, but she keeps going like, okay, I
got new eyebrow stuff.
No,
I tried it out today, and it's where you kind of like comb them upwards. And
it's not fair
says
though
that I look like Jack Frost
because I have like this natural thing where it has like a scar looking thing right here, and on my eyebrow, like it's like a cowlick on my eyebrow kind of. And whenever it's down, Bianca will like call me out for it, thinking I look stupid.
What?
You sometimes will.
You're such a liar. I never call you
and
stupid.
Now you look like Jack Frost with your fluffed
cool.
up, and I'll be like, okay.
Okay, we don't need to lie now. We don't need to like lie about things because I've never called you stupid for that. You say you look like a F-boy. You've said that. So guess he's a liar now.
No, I'm not a liar.
Okay.
I just don't.
Continue.
I just know that you've kind of crapped on people for doing that, and now you're doing it.
For doing what?
Having the penguin looking, you know, like, it reminds you of the guy from Surf's Up. You don't even know what you're
talking about.
It's flared out. Flared out.
It's called eyebrow gel.
I like it. I mean, it looks.
No, you don't.
No, I don't.
We don't need to lie.
We don't.
Again.
No, we don't. How about that audio though? I was going back and looking at some of our podcast. It sounds really good.
That audio.
Okay, guys, but we have. It's been a little bit. What?
Continue.
Bianca made that exact same sound when we were watching the game 3 last night of the NLDS between the Giants and the Dodgers, because she looked up at the screen and saw it was the 4th inning. She was like, but she didn't realize she sighed out loud that loud, and I was like, what the heck? But that's kind of been taking up a ton of my time, as I've been so obsessed with the Giants and stuff, and then also we've been doing some things on Saturday, so I've been having to just follow the fights on my phone and just looking at fights afterwards, which kind of sucks, but it's fine. And I have a few good segments that I want to talk about, because I think this last week between Mackenzie Dern and Marina Rodriguez was one women's main event, and then this week we have Aspen Ladd versus Norma Dumont, so that's back-to-back women's main events. So I thought I would give some love to the UFC girls, because I feel like I don't talk about them a whole bunch, but I mean I do when there's like a big fight or something, but as just kind of I never in depth go down like or talk about the flyweight, bantamweight, or strawweight divisions. But even though I love the strawweight division, it's so exciting. But I was going to go through and rank some of my top favorite fighters, so we're going to do that. But then also I want to discuss some, obviously new fights, and this Norma Dumont versus Aspen Ladd card. But I want to talk about some of the questionable decision-making that the UFC has been making with their matchmaking, because there's been some banger fights that have been made, such as Giga Chikadze versus Calvin Kattar, and also Jorge Masvidal versus Leon Edwards. Those are absolute massive fights, but in terms of how that is going to work long term, if the wrong guy wins for the UFC, it can vastly shake up how the champion, like just how the rankings and how kind of the order will be. Because if you have Leon Edwards versus Jorge Masvidal, Jorge's got destroyed twice by the champion, Kamaru Usman. What happens if he lands a crazy right hand against Leon Edwards and it shakes up the division entirely? That's just gonna be super confusing, because he's still up there, but Leon Edwards wants to get it, like he's like almost next in line for a title shot. Besides that if Leon Edwards loses that fight, it's obviously the next title shot's going to go to Vicente Luque. But it's just really frustrating, because you want to keep these new bodies in, because we've already had Jorge Masvidal fight twice. We have Colby Covington who's going to be fighting Kamaru twice. This is going to be his second time fighting him. If Jorge Masvidal lands a crazy right hand, it just eliminates a new guy from the title picture. You know what I'm talking about though?
Yeah.
Like, it's just really frustrating to me. And don't even get me started on Giga Chikadze versus
Don't even start.
Yair Rodriguez. Okay, let's talk about this right now. Yair Rodriguez, I was texting my friend. Max Holloway, I would give him probably a 99.5% chance of winning that. Bianca would probably say 99.6 because she loves to just, whenever we rank movies or something, she just likes to do 1 point better than me because we watched some, what was that one? Candyman? Candyman is actually a hella good movie that we watched. And
it was good.
I was like, I would give it a solid, 8.5. And she's like, I feel like 8.6.
Because that 1 point makes a difference. You can round down or you round it up. And 8.6
whole numbers
is rounded up to a 9.
Huh?
And
what are you talking about?
I would say 8.4. It technically gets rounded up to a 9, but it can still go down to an 8.
No, it's 8.6 actually. Because if you're locking that in 8.6, if we feel like it's a 9,
no, but I'm
if you want to round up by
like,
8.5, say 9.
If you say an 8.6, you know that it's closer to a 9 than it is an 8. Like when I look at something, I'm like, it's an 8.6. Okay, so it's pretty much a 9.
Okay. Then why not just say 9?
Because
also growing this sucker out for Movember already. I'm hoping by the end of October, I will be able to gel this sucker up.
You won't.
It's already getting long. It gets long on the side, like Fu Man.
No, it actually kind of does.
Like those are the longest fibers are on the outside part.
The fibers.
The fibers. Don't touch my.
They look good. What the heck? It looks good.
Yeah. I keep the little soul patch going there too, just to compliment it. Okay, all right. I will get on that. All right.
This is getting just as long as
I'll get on that. Let's get back to Yair versus Max.
See, as soon as I add in my input, it's no longer relevant to him.
She's telling me to shave. This is stuff that I hear outside of the podcast. Oh. Maybe stop doing your eyebrows flared up.
Just did it today.
No. You've done this.
I did it
a handful of times now.
Maybe 5 months ago.
100% a handful of times now. I think it looks fine. I wish you could see my face right now. So questionable matchmaking by the UFC, am I right?
Right.
Max Holloway, 99.6% chance of winning this fight versus Yair, but we're one spinning wheel kick away from kissing the trilogy fight with Alexander Volkanovski goodbye. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though Max is the toughest fighter in the featherweight division, arguably, especially toughest fight for the champ, Yair could ruin that with one crazy kick, one crazy elbow, and could hit Max right on the button, even though Max, he doesn't even get knocked down by Dustin Poirier, who's an absolute welterweight at 155 pounds. But yeah, that's what I was just thinking. And then on top of that, we have a great fight between Calvin Kattar and Giga Chikadze. But this is where I've got a little bit of another issue with this, is because Giga Chikadze is in the same type of position as Leon Edwards, and Calvin Kattar just is coming off an absolute dismantling. He got destroyed by Max Holloway, and that just goes to show the discrepancy in talent level between Max Holloway and the rest of the top guys in the top 5.
Word.
Huh?
Good vocab word.
Oh.
Discrepancy. Define it, please.
Discrepancy. A difference in shit. Discrepancy. There's one thing is one person's better and there's a gap in between.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
You don't. Yeah. I don't know how to explain it. I just know what context to use it in.
So I can't help you.
I love the tangents we go off on.
I'm sorry.
What was I talking about?
The discrepancy?
Oh yeah. Max Holloway and Calvin Kattar. God, I hate you, dude. See, Max Holloway, he's gonna beat Brian Ortega every time. He's gonna beat Yair Rodriguez. Hopefully, he's gonna beat Chan Sung Jung every single time. He destroyed Calvin Kattar, and Calvin Kattar's a top 5 guy. Now we're gonna bring Giga Chikadze in there, and Calvin Kattar is one of the toughest guys in the 145-pound division. And what if Giga can't get him out of there? And Calvin Kattar lands one on the chin because he's got some of the best boxing in the featherweight division. I would give Giga probably an 85% chance of winning this fight. But in that extra 15 or so, in that extra 50 or so percent that doesn't happen, what are we doing? We're just taking away contenders. If you want Giga Chikadze, give him to freaking Yair Rodriguez. I was making this point. UFC is already kind of frustrated with Yair because he hasn't fought in forever. And yeah, when's the last time Yair's fought? Let me look this up really fast. Yair Rodriguez. I'm spelling his name so wrong. Also, shout out to Tapology once again. You know, they're the best layout ever.
They should sponsor us.
No, but he hasn't fought since what? What is it now? Yeah, he hasn't won since he beat Jeremy Stevens in 2019. Magomed Sharipov is going to come back. That's going to be crazy. He's going to be an awesome guy to throw back into that mix. But like I'm saying, give Giga to Yair and let Max and Volk fight again because Volk wants to fight again. You know what I mean? It's just really not good, in my opinion, ideas to potentially throw an absolute hitch in a big money. Like they're looking at it as win now. These are going to be massive fights, guaranteed bangers between Cater and Giga Chikadze. But is it worth it in the end when you have a trilogy fight between the Hawaiian Warrior and Alexander Volkanovski? I just don't get why you would put any of this in jeopardy. And Leon Edwards, and people are going to want to tune into that, since that people are going to want to tune into a Leon Edwards versus Kamaru Usman fight, but we just kiss that bye-bye if Jorge lands a big right hand. I mean, Jesus Christ, why would we take risks on that? I don't know. But that's kind of my rant on that right there. It's frustrating to me to see some of these fights get made, but at the same time, I'll tune into it every single time because it's a guaranteed banger between Cater and Giga, a guaranteed banger between Max and Yair. Probably a one-sided banger, more like Max banging his fists off Yair's head.
Weight class, though, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, that's all 145 pounders. Yeah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. I saw Vicente Luque on Food Truck Diaries. He's an absolute beast mode. I love that guy so much, and I think that he has probably, out of everybody else in that welterweight division, he has the best shot at beating Kamaru. Like, Colby is going to put up a good fight, but in that 5th round, I just think that Kamaru Usman's his striking has improved so much that he's going to give Kamaru's going to probably get Colby out of there. I think Colby's going to do really good. I think he's probably working his tail off. His boxing is so underrated. People just shit on it for no reason. It's like, dude, he always has his right hand like plastered to his face. Or I think he's a southpaw. Wait, I forget. I don't even know. I just think Colby's striking is really good. But yeah, I'm interested. I think hot take, Usman's gonna take that fight to the ground, because I was rewatching that what do you call it, the RDA versus Colby fight, and I didn't realize how RDA actually had a decent amount of success taking Colby down. That's going to be crazy. I wish I could go to New York and watch that. That'd be absolutely insane.
Those guys that we sat next to at that dinner,
I swear to God, they're famous.
Yeah, they probably were. We sat next to these guys when we were in a restaurant in San Francisco, and they had like a vlog camera with them, and they're like all tatted up, and they were talking about how they had a
vlog camera. You didn't even know they had a vlog camera. I'm the one that pointed that out to you.
I'm just saying the facts. Did they have a vlog camera?
Yes.
Then why are you gonna?
You didn't see
act like that? So
I pointed it out after.
I'm not saying I saw it. I'm just saying the details.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was just playing.
Okay, so they were there.
Yep.
And they said that how they were gonna go.
Yeah, they were going.
Yep.
All right. I love you. It's okay. You're all right. You're not at your best right now. It's okay.
No, I'm at my best. You just don't need to be nitpicky on everything I say.
You guys want to get into some freaking ranking female fighters? Because apparently, yeah, we need to change the subject here.
Yeah. It's a smart move.
Get a little heated from the left side of the table here. Right side of the screen for you guys watching. Yeah. Oh, boy. Let's get into it. So, three of the girls, ironically, that I think are some of the most exciting. Should I do a ranking system, or should I just name them? Because I don't know.
Ranking system is more fun.
Ranking system.
Isn't that how you had it in your notes?
Well, it was just like I had a list. All right.
Oh, I think ranking him would be kind of cool.
Ranking him. Okay. We'll start at... It's tough to rank him because I have multiple, but I guess we'll just start at the bottom here. So, actually, 3 of them fought on last weekend's card. And obviously, Mackenzie Dern, she's like one of my favorite fighters to watch because she's so good on the ground. Mm-hmm. And she's been improving on the feet big time. But her opponent, Marina Rodriguez, man, her boxing is absolutely so clean. And I swear to God, she could be the strawweight champion of the world. Like, she's one of the most well-rounded fighters in that division for sure. And she's... it's really hard for me to rank them in order, and then I'll go another one that fought because she's so super long and like really good at striking, and obviously she can like grab your neck and put you out at any moment if she gets your back. Like, she's super dangerous. Is Maria Agapova. She's a beast. I remember her first fight against Hannah Cyphers is one I got on her hype train. I think the first fight that I got on Marina Rodriguez was actually when she fought it was against... Who's the one that the UFC tried to push like really hard, dude? Frick, I'm gonna have to look. I was trying to remember. Oh, Amanda Hebos. That was the first time I watched her. Yeah, Amanda Hebos.
She had a break, right? Didn't she have like a break?
Who?
Amanda Hebos, or who is it that like didn't fight for a while and then they had like a comeback and tried coming back and she was old?
Oh, you're talking about brown-haired girl. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Dude, what? I'm literally spacing on her name, dude. She's gonna be fighting is she gonna fight? Dude, what's her name, bro? Miesha Tate. Yeah, Miesha Tate. Yeah, I think Miesha Tate actually just got a fight. Let me see. Who is it against? Carlos Bars. Apology. That's the only place I go to. Miesha Tate, Miesha Cupcake.
Her nickname's Cupcake.
Oh, she's gonna fight Kellan Vieira. Okay, there you go. Because she came off that dominant form of Marion Renault, dude. That's besides the point. So right now we have the most exciting Maria Agapova because she's so long and good at everything. And then Marina Rodriguez, and then Mackenzie Dern, and then we'll get into the little tiny tornado Tisha Torres. She's a must-watch every single time. She's a freaking pest, and she's going to just bombard you with punches. And, yeah, I love watching her fight.
Can I guess who's number 1?
Who?
Amanda Nunes?
No.
Do you even have her on the list?
I didn't put her on the... Because it's an obvious thing. It's so dominant every single time. I wouldn't even put her on the list.
On the list?
No. I don't think I had Valentina on my list either. I'm trying to go with people that you don't really... know that
talk about much.
Okay, next one. Amanda Lemos. Legitimate one punch knockout power. Let me go back. I think, who did she fight last? I think it was Montserrat. Dude, yeah, it was like Montserrat. That's her name.
Montserrat? I don't think that's right.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, Montserrat Ruiz, Bianca. But I watched her first fight.
Montserrat sounds like that one guy's name.
Who?
Nasrat?
Yeah,
him.
Yeah.
That's who I was thinking of.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Awesome. Man, guys, I don't think we've had a more heated episode. Is there anything like you would want to talk about, like get off your chest right now? Because it's like clear to me that there's something bothering you. Or like there's something that you're dying to talk about that I'm just taking up all the time?
No. There's something that I'm dying to talk about. Okay. I just need you to be nice is the only thing.
Okay.
Because I just said I don't think that's today? Right. Yeah.
Is it cut your eyebrows?
Yeah.
Cut it real good.
Did you take a little razor blade and go like that to that and your hairline, or is that just...
No, it's genetics.
Nice. Okay.
What else would it be if I have no control over it?
I would say it's just natural, but genetics works.
It's natural.
Yeah.
Okay. So if something's natural, what would that be caused by? Genes. Natural.
Denim jeans?
All right. Okay. So
I just
Amanda
need you to
Lemos,
say sorry.
legit one punch.
Just say sorry really fast.
Your ass.
Say
your ass.
Not backwards. Say it forwards.
Sorry. Dude. Did. Okay, and then so we got Amanda Lemos, Maria Agapova, Marina Rodriguez, Mackenzie Dern, Tisha Torres. Now
Montserrat
Ruiz. She's actually really tough. She beat the Bays girl.
Where is she from?
Huh?
What's her origin?
Mexican.
Nice.
Yeah, she beat Cheyenne Bays, Cheyenne Bays is actually coming off that crazy like head kick knockout.
Wait, go up to her picture.
Against Gloria De Paula. Okay.
See her photo. That girl. No, that girl that you were just on. Go up.
They just use random photos. This is her sexy time photo.
Such an odd picture to put on.
Yeah, I know.
That's funny though.
And then so we've got. I already named him off. Now we've got Alexa Grasso, who has the cleanest striking in like some of the cleanest striking, especially because she moved up from 115 to 125 because I think the weight cut was getting too difficult for her. But her boxing is so unbelievably good. Her last fight was against Macy Barber. Macy Barber did like land a few good punches against her, but so that doesn't matter, dude. She's so unbelievable. Like Macy Barber is good because Macy, didn't she just get that dub over Miranda Maverick? Even though that was still a really close fight too, but I love watching Alexa Grasso. The first time I watched her fight, I think it wasn't UFC 229. It was, I forget exactly the first time, but she's also Hispanic. She's Mexican as well, but yeah, she's beat some.
That's a theme,
huh? I know. I just think they've got the freaking ice water in their veins, bro.
No, just kidding.
They're good at everything. I mean, boxing is as a Mexican is like.
No, not that they're Mexican. They're just all good looking. They're all like pretty.
You think Alexa Grasso's pretty?
Yeah.
Good, me too. No, I think she's just really nice.
That one fighter that I was like, it was one of our first episodes.
Juliana Pena.
Yes.
She's
Is she not on your list?
Huh? No, I hate her, dude. I don't hate her. I just dislike her.
Do you want to know who my favorite is?
You can't talk mad shit.
Do you want to know who my favorite is?
Okay.
Why don't you ask?
Okay, I'll guess. Let me guess here. Favorite female fighter. You like... I don't know. Who is it?
That little one that...
Don't even.
It looks like Rob Schneider. What's her name?
She's good.
Yeah,
let's not
good.
Get that wrong.
No, that's why she's my favorite fighter. She's good.
Crap, bro. What is her name?
I don't know, but she's really good.
Is she ranked? Let me see. I don't know if she's... Oh, Verna Jandiroba. Yes.
Yes, she is good.
Yes. You think she looks like Rob Schneider, though? Looking like Rob Schneider? I don't know. I think she's an absolute phenomenal fighter. She lost to Mackenzie Dern back in December, but yeah, she's got an upcoming fight against Amanda Hebos. That's gonna be an absolute banger. Yeah, Verna's a stud. Jandiroba.
See, I told you, I know my stuff.
Yeah. Honestly, if I was to pick which division is better, I'm automatically taking out bantamweight there. Because it's dominated. But in terms of up and comers that can there's a few people that can absolutely take over the division. The most wide open is definitely strawweight, because you got Yan Xiaonan, Mackenzie Dern, Amanda Hebos, Angela Hill, and Carla Esparza, whose wrestling is absolutely crazy. And Marina Rodriguez, obviously, I think Marina definitely has the best shot at taking out Rose, but Rose is she has a rematch.
I like her too.
Zhang Weili. Oh, I love Rose. Yeah, she's definitely like must watch.
Yeah.
But in terms of Valentina Shevchenko on the feet, like I could see Alexa Grasso like taking on Valentina Shevchenko eventually. I think that she has the stand-up tools to give her problems, but yeah, it's just really tough for me to think that anybody else is going to become champion when Jessica Andrade, I think, is obviously the best, and then she got, I think it was submitted versus Valentina. So yeah, I don't see. I think that strawweight is definitely the most exciting, just because you have like Tisha Torres also in that division. But yeah,
I agree. That's
the most wide open for sure. And then Joanna and JJ, who, yeah,
So who's on the card this upcoming Saturday?
Yeah, you want to talk about that?
Yeah.
So this upcoming card is going to be featuring a second. So wait, did I finish actually all the girls? Yeah, I think I finished.
It was in a screenshot.
Let me see. Yeah. Oh. And also there was one more that I was going to mention as well. Is Manon Fiorot, who's going to be fighting on this upcoming card as well.
Cool.
She's like such clean boxing, bro, and she has pretty decent like power as well. She's gonna be fighting Mayra Buena Silva, but I've got Manon Fiorot. Like, if you're a betting man, this is probably the biggest lock on the card. Like, I think she hasn't lost since 2018, but she's had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 fights since then. So she's a stud.
Wins.
She's literally called the Beast. So Manon Fiorot, she's
that's awesome.
She's awesome. But yeah, Norma Dumont versus Aspen Ladd, dude. I don't know who's gonna win this fight. I'm gonna go with Aspen Ladd because she's young, up and coming, and she's beat Yana Kunitskaya, who's a beast. She lost to Jermaine Durand and Sajara Eubanks. She beat Sajara Eubanks. That's a pretty good like resume right there. But Norma Dumont, let me see. How old is she? How old is Norma? Norma's 31. Dude, she's not that much older, bro. She beat Felicia Spencer, who hung in there with Amanda. I have no idea who's going to win this fight. I'm going Aspen Ladd, though, because she's...
I think I'm going to go with Norma.
Okay. This is going to be one that we have to watch. Like, there's some guys... There's obviously guys that I recognize in here, but not a ton.
Very many. Yeah, no, I don't recognize a whole lot.
The co-main event is going to be a banger. This guy's going to get performance of the night for me. It's Carlos Felipe. I follow him like ever since his Justin Taffa fight, I think.
Okay.
But I watched him again. The first one I watched, he lost to Sergey Spivak, who I love. Sergey Spivak, who took a tough loss to Tom Aspinall. I thought he might upset Tom, but that was back when we were in San Francisco. But he's fighting. He beat Jorgen De Castro, who's a stud. He beat Justin Taffa and Jake Collier. His Jake Collier fight was so sick.
That many fights since we were in San Fran?
No.
Oh, Sergey did.
Sergey fought Tom Aspinall when we were in San Francisco, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, his Jake Collier, everything that every fight that Carlos Felipe gets into is exciting because he has a really good gas tank for being a heavyweight, but he also has phenomenal hands, and he's just like super technical, and he tends to keep everything like really fast and tight, and he doesn't start just swinging his shots. He keeps everything like in tight, really clean, and he doesn't leave a lot of openings for his opponents, which is like essential for heavyweight division because all obviously takes is one shot to take you out. He's really technical and just a phenomenal striker for being a heavyweight. And I think that he's going to get this dub versus Andrei Arlovski. Andrei Arlovski can take a shot, though, dude. In his fight versus Tom Aspinall was hitting him with bombs, and he would not back down. And then his win over Chase Sherman, that was a good fight, but Chase obviously just didn't have enough experience to take out the pit bull. But I think...
Speaking of Andre, who all from UFC, like the tough, has gotten contracts?
I don't know. I think just Ricky.
Only Ricky?
Right now, yeah.
So Andre and the guy who actually won the bear or the Pooh Bear, he didn't get one. I'm
sure that they are. But I know Dan Argueta, he has a fight with the LFA coming up soon, and they're like closely affiliated with UFC. Yeah. All these are just like minor league. Like once the guy's ready, they'll bring him up. There's like developmental contracts that they give guys after doing watching the Dana White Contender Series. Like if they think a guy's really good, but they're not ready yet, they'll give him like a developmental contract or something.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I just thought since Pooh Bear, whatever his name was, he like technically won the show, which means you go into having a UFC contract like automatically, but he's not scheduled to fight or anything.
Yeah, that was a good fight between Gilbert Arena. He actually gave him problems. That was crazy. I was really that was such a fun fight night.
Yeah, that fight night was really good.
And Edson, but Yeah, I'm looking for Carlos Felipe to be the performance of the night. That's the guy you need to tune into. He's got a new tattoo under his eye. He's an absolute stud. And then Jim Miller, the vet's coming back.
Oh, I remember about that.
I think this is going to be his first fight back since losing to Joe Selecki.
When was the last time he fought?
Joe Selecki in April.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then he had a fight fallout in September, and now he's going to be fighting Eric Gonzalez. I want Jim Miller to get a dub. And then woman fighter that you need to watch out, Manon Fierro. She's going to be a problem, 125 pounds, really well-rounded. And then actually fight of the night is going to be Jordan Wright versus Julian Marquez. Julian, the Cuban Missile Crisis, he's really good. And Jordan Wright, the Beverly Hills Ninja, he's so good on the feet. He was like undefeated and then lost to Joaquin Buckley, but then came back and had a really good performance dominant over Jamie Pickett. And then Julian Marquez, I think he beat Sam Alvey in his last fight out. But that was still tough. And then he was basically losing the whole time to Maki Pitolo and then sunk in an anaconda choke against Maki Pitolo, which sucks for Maki. I love Maki. He's so good. I think he trains with Max too, which is crazy because Maki's absolutely massive, so that just goes to show how good Max is. But in terms of who's going to win this fight, I think that Jordan Wright's just too clean on the feet, and Julian Marquez, he does get cracked. He's really strong and he loves Miley Cyrus, but I don't think that's going to be enough to get
I know, because his walkout song, which Miley Cyrus song is it? I forget.
I don't know. I forget. All I know is that he asked her to go on a date or something one time, right?
Yeah, and then I think his walkout song is one of her songs too.
Probably. We'll have to figure it out this weekend.
Yeah.
Are we doing anything on Saturday?
No, we're supposed to go to the Pumpkin Patch, but I don't think it's this upcoming Saturday. I think it's actually going to be next Sunday.
Sick. And then we have that walk.
On this Sunday, yeah.
Sick. Okay. Danny Roberts versus Ramazan Ameev. I'm going to go with Ameev. Sajara Eubanks versus Luana Carolina. I'm going Sajara because she's just absolutely jacked. Her record really doesn't represent how good of a fighter she is. I feel like Nate Landwehr versus Ludovic Klein. I really like Nate Landwehr.
I'm going to go with Klein, though.
Okay. This Dana Batgerel. He looks like a freaking stud.
Yeah.
Kevin Natividad.
Savage.
He's from Mongolia. I can't wait to watch that guy fighting.
His nickname is Storm.
Yeah. Brandon Davis.
Cool.
Yeah, that's going to be a good fight.
It's kind of cool because it's a lot of people we're not really familiar with.
Yeah, I feel like this is going to be one of those sleepers that ends up performing really well. You're going to get a bunch of finishes, which is sick.
That's really cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a really good card. It's really cool that they have back-to-back girl main events.
Yeah, that is really cool.
Man, this episode's been full of ups and downs. We were way down, low down.
What do you mean?
There are heated moments here.
We're just keeping it real with our people.
Yeah. Dude, there was one fight that last week. There was one fight from. It was Alexander Hernandez's fight, dude. I cannot.
When you say dude, it was dude.
No,
it makes me laugh.
But
so
that man
much.
should not have been in. Breen or whatever should not have taken that fight. He looked good. He had good head movement. He had good shots. He was throwing bombs at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
But Alexander Hernandez, he's a freaking tank, man. You can't just throw these random ass guys in there with guys that are killers. Alexander Hernandez went toe to toe.
Pound for pound. One might say.
He went toe to toe with Thiago Moises. And Thiago Moises just fought one of the baddest men in the world. And then you're going to throw this other guy in here that takes a fight on short notice.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's a bad martial artist or anything. I'm just saying there's definitely levels.
Yeah.
And you can't just throw these random guys in there because he got killed basically, man. It was hit him clean on the jaw. His freaking jaw touched his right shoulder. It was bad.
Yeah.
Alexander Romanov, my future heavyweight champ, contender, he got the dub last week. Chris Gutierrez, who wanted to do an interview but then blew me off, won.
Don't say that.
What? It's the truth.
No, it is.
Randy Ruboy Brown looked clean. Mateus Nicolau, he's a really good fighter. He beat Tim Elliott. Yeah, that. I really wish I need to go back and watch all those fights.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'm just pumped that we have all of these sick ass fights coming up soon.
Me too.
Even though that I'm really disappointed with how some of the matchmaking is going, I'm still gonna watch it anyway.
It ends up being entertaining some way.
I was pumped that Sam Alvey got another fight. He's gonna be fighting Ian Heinisch.
Smiley.
Yeah, smiling. That's gonna be a good one. Jeff Neal versus San Diego Ponzinibbio. He freaking clutched up against Caramel Thunder, Miguel Baeza, and I think,
Caramel.
huh? It's up for debate.
It's up for debate. Caramel or caramel? Let us know in the comments.
Caramel.
It's definitely caramel. Caramel Thunder.
Caramel. I honest to God.
Caramel. Is it spelt caramel?
Yeah.
Or is it spelt caramel?
Caramel. It's spelled caramel, dude.
It's caramel.
No, it's not. It's literally spelled caramel.
Caramel.
Guys, let us know what you think it is. Because obviously anything that I say is wrong.
No, it's caramel. I think.
Oh my God. Okay, what time are we at?
We're at 36 minutes.
Yeah, let's call this a day, bros.
It's a good little short episode.
Yeah. Well, there wasn't really anything else I needed to talk about. Yeah. There's been some really good fights that have been announced, but all of them are in freaking February or like January.
Yeah.
So
we'll
no
talk
point in
about
making
it
a
when the
prediction
time
there.
comes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I just basically the main things I want to talk about. Yeah. The best women fighters to look out for, and then also questionable matchmaking decision. Like, is it just me that's wondering about why they're doing that, or yeah, I don't know. But yeah,
talk it up with Dana.
I wish I could, dude. I swear to God,
that'd be so sick if you could like make your own fights.
I'd make some bangs.
Yeah,
for sure.
We should do that for a segment one time. What your like ideal card would be, and you and I each make our own card.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yours would be just like random people. Yours would be like 5 championship fights.
I would keep them in the weight class, in the like normal like rankings. It wouldn't be like all over the place.
Yeah. All I know is the Giants have to win tonight.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. Okay, guys. This was an awful episode. I'm sorry.
No, you say that every time.
Okay.
Every time. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching. I'm gonna clip this sucker up, get some things out there. But
hopefully get some crumble cookie.
Hopefully. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.